All right, now since I didn't exactly want to make my last video, I didn't want to make this video, but it needs to be made. Right now, there's a lot of infighting within MGTOW. We have people that don't even call themselves MGTOW, but they say that they agree with a number of the points that are made by MGTOW. And yet they are criticizing MGTOW. It's a lot of this animosity comes down to a couple things. It comes down to one, it didn't come down to an argument over substance. It came down to personal attacks. And seriously, name calling. I would have hoped that we'd be past the 3rd grade. Now I understand that there's a lot of teenagers entering MGTOW. I would hope we could be a bit more mature than, let's say, a 14-year-old. Now, as far as videos and content, if you were to find something cool about history of a matriarchal system, or even a patriarchal system, in that no one has discussed before or pointed out, or a viewpoint, or new information is welcome. It is always welcome. But making the video about the same thing over and over again, while I understand the reason for this, and that is because so many of us have experienced the same thing. We have, I think it's fairly obvious now, this is not a cultural issue, but simply more of nature of being a human, of being part of this species. It is part of our biological program. But instead of discussing these things over and over again, because I think we can all agree that MGTOW can't be married. I think we can all agree that women are untrustworthy. I think we can agree that they are emotional, illogical creatures. I think we can agree on all of this. Now, I do think that certain MGTOW should step up to try to help out in documenting and archiving media publications about female behavior, how they vote, why they are voting the way they are, why they are behaving the way they are, and what excuses they are using. These things are necessary and good to archive. They're a good reference material. This is needed. Now, we have a number of MGTOW that are doing this, including women nowadays and female creatures. But they mainly focus on video archives. But the echo chamber of MGTOW is currently doing nothing more than spreading mass migraines across the planet at a record pace. Echo chambers didn't help feminism. It's not going to help us. Hell, it hasn't really helped anybody ever. And then, after reading many comments and watching many videos, it came to my attention that there really wasn't a clear definition as to what a simp was or what simp culture is. I discussed this with Paul Wilson, our British friend who's currently residing in Scotland, and he was able to distill it down to a very simple principle. He spelled it with a C instead of an S, and for him, it stands for cunts implementing matriarchal privilege. Now, if you ask me, I still like simps because I look at, and I really agree with that actually, but I put it as simians implementing matriarchal privilege, because if you put the pussy on that high of a pedestal, you do not qualify as human. Hell, you don't even qualify as an ape. So that's kind of where I'm going, but that is about as effective of a definition as to what it means to be a simp or simp culture. It is to put the pussy on a pedestal. It is to worship at the feet of the all-powerful vagina. I want to address a number of these issues in the podcast later on tonight on my other channel, thanks to getting flagged so many damn times on this one. The avatar for my other channel is this one you are seeing here. The channel name is The Rational Exodus. Hopefully I'll be being joined by some of our fellow MGTOW. I hope to start here within about an hour. I know, short. I was trying to get this video out, but my microphone was acting up earlier. Nothing was wanting to work right, so that got delayed a bit. But what are we going to do? Because right now, selling MGTOW is more about selling female nature. Hell, we're not even selling anything. We're trying to present it and hope that they come to a realization that a red pill life is not only more fun, but it's actually healthier. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It actually, the stress of having children actually does drive you to an early grave. Yeah. That's a different discussion for a different time. Well, I hope to see you at the other channel. And have a good night.